Hi, boys and girls. Golly, Gump swallowed a fly. Okay, good morning. Henry asked me to do a story, so I'm going to go ahead and do this fun little story, and maybe Henry will come say hi. Let's see who's out there. Hen and Sammy are here with me. Hi, Samantha and Benny. Hey, Oliver, Zara. I just said hi to you, Zara. Hi, Iris. Hi, Danny, Reese, and Truly. Hi, Megan, Marin, and Maggie. Hi, Noah and Hannah. Hey, Zachary, Aria, and Colin. Aria, I love that picture your mommy took of you on the swing. Hi, Madeline and Matea. Hi, Dylan and Jonah. Come here, Hen. Come closer. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Henry's got the mask on. I made him. Thanks, Hen. Hen's going to edit this for me. Hi, Ron, the reading teacher. Hi, Cousin Carol and Aunt Barbara. When Henry edits this, he's going to add a beautiful introduction, and he's going to add music. I can't wait. Okay, Golly, Gump swallowed a fly by Joanna Cole, pictures by Bari, Weisman. This is a very silly story. Golly, Gump swallowed a fly. Have you ever swallowed a fly? I hope not. Here's an arrow on a sign. It says yawning contest. I never heard of a yawning contest. Have you ever heard of a yawning contest? I do yawn a lot. When Golly Gump went to the fair, he won first prize for yawning. Golly Gump was the best yawner for miles around. His yawn was wider and taller and louder than anyone else's. Okay, go ahead. Let me see you yawn. Ah, go ahead. Did you yawn too? When he got home, Golly put his prize on the gatepost and started swinging back and forth, yawning and yawning. And here's his prize. Henry helped me find this. He won first place, and he put that on his gatepost. So here's our gate. As he was swinging, a fly flew by. Just at that moment, Golly yawned, his first prize yawn, and can anyone predict what happened? Go ahead, I'll wait. Just call out your predictions. Let's see if you're right. I don't know how, I don't know why, but Golly Gump swallowed that fly. Is that what you predicted? Now Golly was in trouble. He could feel that fly inside him, buzzing round and round. He didn't know what to do. He jumped off the garden gate. So he was on the gate and he jumped off. What would you do? Danny, Reese, what would you do? Sarah, what would you do if there was a fly inside? And ran up the road yelling. But that didn't help. What do you think he'll do next? So he asked himself a question. What catches flies? And he told himself the answer. What do you think the answer is? Did Sammy say that? Right, spiders. Then Golly knew just what to do. He opened wide, he opened wider, and Golly Gump swallowed a... What is it? Spider. It's just a toy one. Mimi bought these for Halloween. Then Golly was in a pickle again. What does that mean, was in a pickle? Yeah, it's just a saying. It means had a problem again. He could feel the spider tickling him inside, but the fly must have been too fast for the spider, because he could still feel the fly too, buzzing round and round. Uh-oh, what should he do? What should he do, Sammy? What should he do, Benny? Okay, let's see if you're right. Now, Golly didn't like that one bit. He leaped up and ran down the road again. But when that didn't help, he sat down and began to think. So what do you think he's going to do next? Go ahead, whisper to someone next to you. What's your prediction? Okay, let's see if you're right. He asked himself a question. What catches spiders? And he told himself the answer. Birds. So Golly did what he had to do. It's the silliest thing I've ever heard, but Golly Gump swallowed a bird. Oh my goodness, that is very silly. Poor Golly. That made things worse than ever. He could feel the bird flapping inside, but he could still feel the spider tickling him, and the fly was buzzing round and round. That made Golly really mad. He was so mad, he didn't even have to ask himself a question. He knew what catches birds all right. Cats. So he knew what to do right away. What do you think he's gonna do? Okay, let's find out. Don't ask me how he managed that, but Golly Gump swallowed up. Cat. Oh boy, Golly was in bad trouble now. He could hear that cat meowing inside and feel the bird flapping and the spider tickling him with its long legs and the fly buzzing round and round. That's a lot going on in one person's stomach. Look at his stomach. How do you think that feels in his stomach? Yeah, that hurts. Just then, a yellow dog came down the road, stopping at every tree to sniff. You know how dogs do that. Can you guess what Golly did next? Go ahead, call out your prediction. Right, you're right. Old Golly acted like a hog and swallowed down that yellow dog. Then you should have heard the noise. The dog was howling, and the cat was yelling, the bird was flapping, the spider was tickling, and the fly buzzing round and round. Oh my goodness, all those sounds going on in his tummy. Now Golly swallowed the very next thing he saw coming down the road. What was that? Do you know what it was? It was someone big. It was someone tall. It was the dog catcher, net and all. Now Golly was in the worst trouble yet. Inside was the dog catcher yelling, the dog howling, the cat yowling, the bird flapping, the spider tickling, and the fly still buzzing round and round. It felt like a zoo in there. Look at his tummy. What size is it? Oliver? Zara? How's his tummy look? Right, big. Golly thought until his brain was all worn out, but he couldn't think of anything else that catches dog catchers. He was afraid he would have to walk around for the rest of his life with a zoo inside. Then he asked himself a question. What is really scary? And then he stood up and he yelled his loudest yell. Okay, go ahead and yell your loudest yell. I hope your parents don't mind. Go ahead, I'll hold my ears. Ah, that was loud. This is what he said. If you don't all get out of there, I'm going to swallow a grizzly bear. Was that a good idea? Well, that scared them. Golly opened wide, and they all ran out. The dog catcher yelling, the dog howling, the cat yelling, the bird flapping, the spider tickling, and the fly buzzing round and round. Was that a good plan he had? They all disappeared down the road in a cloud of dust, and Golly started home. He felt so much better without all that company in his stomach. Why'd he feel better? Yeah, they weren't in his tummy anymore. Golly Gump did learn one thing from all that fuss. He learned to cover his mouth when he yawned. And that's something to know. Was that a good lesson? Okay, yawn and cover your mouth. Oh, I always say excuse me when I yawn. That was a fun little book. So can you draw me some pictures of Golly Gump swallowing a fly and all those other animals? Or draw a picture of you swallowing a fly. And I'm going to give you first prize because you're great at doing stuff. You can draw me a great picture and I will put first prize on you. And I can't wait to see what you draw from me and write me some sentences. Here's the first prize right on your gate. And write me a little story about it. Okay, and now Henry's going to get to work editing this and give me a great introduction and some beautiful music to go with it. Okay, I can't wait to hear from you all. Send me your pictures and your stories. Okay, love you. Bye from Mimi. Bye.